にゃお。にゃお。にゃお。Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. せーにゃん、元気かな？おひなHi. I'm feeling a little bashful. I gotta say, like, yeah, welcome. Hello. So I can't really talk too loudly, because I don't want to yell in your ear, right? Even despite the construction. So instead, I thought maybe it would be nice to kind of like talk like this, a little like intimately, a little quietly, kind of, in some ways, right? I don't know. I feel like it's not too bad. What do you think? Now, so I wanna mention that literally everything is broken. Everything is broken. So, disclaimer, the mic is weird, the settings are weird, the translation is weird, everything is weird. Why? So in the span of, well, like a week basically, or 2 weeks, we've had to switch to 3 different setups. And so that's happening right now. But also I want to be super energetic and excited and stuff. But I'm in a hotel. So yeah, I can't. So yeah, I mean, it looks like a hotel, right? Like, I mean, I look at it, right? It's kind of close, I think. Like, the shape is there, right? The shape is there. Yeah, it's a little bit, just a tiny bit. Yeah, it's not haunted. No, it's not haunted per se. It's just got a little special flavor to it, a special spice to it. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Nothing crazy. I missed you. I did. I missed you too. Yeah. I think you can kind of tell, but like, yeah, I'm not fully back. I'm trying to do the very best I can with the cards dealt to me. Yeah, no, I missed you too, Seinya. I did. I missed you too. It's been so long. It's been so long. I've been wanting to come back, you know, and then it's just been really it's been pretty difficult, you know. Yeah, but I'm here, and yeah, it's I'm here. I'm here now. Sort of. Um, this is the first time that I'm streaming from this. So it's a learning experience, you know, to be honest. I think it's probably pretty bad. Probably pretty bad. So I have to yeah. But you know, that's the point. We're in a construction site. I'm just gonna let you know. And honestly, I'm kind of actually just surprised that we even got internet here. You know what I mean? Like that to me is more impressive that we got internet. That like we can make this happen. So yeah. Welcome. Seinyan. Yeah, we're here. We did it. This reminds me of like those like sleepovers or something as a kid, where like you're not supposed to talk too loud, right? And you're just like kind of like hush hush, quiet. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. But Seinya, I can't be here for too long. So what I'm gonna do is I have like a few stories that I can go over today. And now I want you to know I've been traveling like crazy. Right? I've been traveling like crazy for like what feels like 2 weeks. What feels like, right? And now the only thing that I'm terrified by is if I'm gonna get sick or something. That is the one thing that I'm terrified by, because with the amount of travel I've done in the last like few days, I don't know. Actually though, like, okay, so here's the thing. The great thing is though, like, low key, I was talking with By the Beat, and then Kin-chan was like, yeah, so you know, travel and like moving is like one of like a major stress factor in life. And I was like, what, really? You mean it's okay to feel stressed? Because I thought I was just feeling like weak or something, you know, like I was just being weak. But no, Kin-chan was like, no, like it's a big thing, like it's a big deal. I'm like, really? Oh man. I felt justified. Yeah. Isn't it? But oh my goodness, I have so many things to talk about. Okay, I have so many things to talk about, but I also don't want to get kicked out. I'm supposed to be here for like a few, you know, a bit, so I don't want to get kicked out, and so I can't get too excited, I can't get too hyped, but I have so many things to talk about, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, so are you ready? So basically, はい、ちょっと待って、before I go into that though, let's catch up in 日本語ね。ちょっとね、今回ジェーニャンも壊れてます。はっきり言いますと、今まさに工事現場から、配信させていただいてます。はい、もう工事真っ只中です。はい。We are live streaming from a construction site, okay? Everything and anything. It is just a pure miracle that we are here. Just a disclaimer. Yeah, ということで、そうなんですよ。もうそれがちょっとね、今の状況でございます。まさに。はい。なので、ジェーニャンは、もうちょっと裏で、セメントを混ぜてます。工事現場の裏でセメント混ぜてますよ、ジェーニャン。そうなんですよ。もう、ジェーニャンも頑張ってるんですよ。大変なんですけど。なので、でも、ご安心ください。はい。いや、そこのお兄さん、そこのお姉さん、そこの奥さん、いえいえ、もう皆さんご安心くださいませ。はい、今回のですね、ストーリーいくつかですね、全部、日本語でも、ちゃんと、はい、なんかすごいいろんなものを売りつける番組とかあるじゃない？あれ、なんていうんかな？あれを、はい、あれをやっていきたいと思います。っていうのは冗談なんですけど、はい、とにかく、一応ね、とにかく、えーっと、あら、切れちゃった？工事現場、やばいですね。工事現場、やばいか。Hi, welcome back. Um, なるほど。なるほど。ううういや、ちょっとごめんなさいね。電線当たったような気がしますね。はい。I think what happened is, someone cut the power line for a second there. I think they ran into a power line just now. はい、ということで、でも工事現場から配信させていただいておりますので、はい。みんながね、一緒に頑張っていきたいと思っております。はい。Yeah, it's the construction site connection, you know. It is what it is, you know. But we're here. We are here, and that's what matters. ということで、はい、ごめんなさい。ちょっと日本語の通訳機、翻訳機、ジェニャンは、今ちょっと壊れてるんですけど、私、ストーリー一つについて、ちゃんと日本語でも、ストーリーをね、ちゃんと伝えますので、はい、日本語でも、言うので、安心してください。So yeah, like, for any story that I talk about, like within all of the stories that have been happening, there has been so many things that have been happening right now. Any of those things, I'm gonna be telling them in Japanese as well, so that we're gonna do English and Japanese, okay? So that's how we're gonna go. And yeah, Seinya, thank you so much for the supas. I'll make sure to read them. And but yeah, today is story time, so we're gonna just talk about talk about the elephant in the room. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room, okay? Which is surprise. ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。Wait, is it happening? Wait, ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。わあ、ちょっと待って、トマニャン。Wait, これまさかの虹じゃない？虹だ。虹だ。虹だ。It's a rainbow. トマニャン、it's a rainbow. Wow. That's, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually the first rainbow I think we've ever received. It's the first rainbow, I think. Oh, no. I'm not gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. I'm not. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 Um, I'm not. Yeah, no. I'm happy to be here. In this construction site. In this construction site. Yeah, like, it's a construction site, but it's something, okay? It's something and it's better than nothing is what I'm saying. No, because I'm not gonna cry. Let me just wipe away that single tear rolling down my cheek real quick. Because we have so many stories to talk about, okay? We got so many stories to talk about, and we're probably not even gonna talk about all of them today, which is gonna be crazy, okay? いや、泣かないからね。泣かないよ。なぜなら、ストーリーがいっぱいあるから。そう今までのね、ストーリーがいっぱいあるから。うん。いや、でも本当に、よかったね。本当にね。お疲れ様だよ。Yeah, I missed you. Missed you. So, anyway. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Seinyan, so for the past few weeks, I've gone through a lot. Okay. I've gone through a lot. この数週間結構ね、いやもう本当に、結構いろいろありましたよ。はい。We went through well, yeah, we went through a lot. And so but like the stories that I wanted to talk about, right? Like I kind of memoed like these happenings ハプニングをね、いろいろとね、書き留めたんですよ。いろいろと。まあ、でも話のね、あれですから、話したいですからね。But then now that I'm like reading this, low key, it's kind of like trauma dumping. The more I think about it, this is actually not really like stories, but like more trauma. And I'm like, wait a sec. Wait. ちょっとね、このね、いろいろと書き留めたんだけど、いや、今日気づいたらさ、これらの話ってさ、出来事であり、ストーリーではあるんだけど、それ以上になんかもう傷ついた経験でしかないねんけどみたいな。これ普通に言っていいのみたいな。やばいよ。やばいよ。But okay. So here's the thing. I want to talk about flying to Japan. Okay. My goodness. Okay, I'm just. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well. So let's talk about the flight. We're gonna start the flight. Okay. まず、フライトのお話からいきましょう。So, I flew in a plane. Wow, Seible. Oh my goodness. You're so smart. Okay. Well, Seible, you're so smart. Wow, I flew on a plane. What a crazy concept. まずね、飛行機乗りました。うわ、なんと飛行機に乗ったの。飛行機で飛んだの。すげえ。やべえ。マジそんなのできんの？いや、でね、I flew on a plane, but low key, I kind of cheaped out. Okay, I'm a frugal guy. Okay, I'm a frugal guy. Okay, and when it comes down to it, right? Oh, I like to save money. And so I took a flight that was not direct. So I stopped by country A, and then I went to country B, and that was my flight. Okay, it's pretty impressive. You can call me a jet setter. Like I gotta admit, I travel. Am I broke? Well, not really, but I also just don't like to spend money. Like it's just not something I enjoy for the sake of, like I'm young, I like if I was like an old dude, okay, no offense to old dudes out there, you're rocking it, you're doing good, okay, you're killing that bench press, okay, but like, if I had a choice, right, while I'm young, I can handle a layover, yeah, but if I'm an old dude, that's when I'm like, maybe you should get like a, direct flight or something, right? Like, I mean, I got the youth, okay? Like, I got the youth in me, right? Yeah, exactly. So I cheaped out. So I cheaped out a little bit. But normally that wouldn't be an issue, okay? So now the thing is, when you travel, right, you have to take apart your computer sometimes. And I did that. I took apart my computer, and so that I can bring it with me. Yeah. Now I'm gonna switch to Japanese, okay? This is like, story time, flip-flopping, in real time. ね。なのでちょっと今回ね、安つくので、ちょっとね、ケチったんですよ、僕。いや、もうちょっとね、痛い目に遭いました。ケチっちゃいました。はい。飛行機代。まだ若いからね。国 A に、A 国に、A 国じゃなくて、アルファベットの A ね、カントリー A に、まず経由で日本に行きますということだったんですけど、この経由の際に、やっぱり、安いですから。で、安いからね、ケチっちゃった。でもね、お金ね、そうやって貯めれるからね、ケチってもいいかなと思ったんです。そんなね、高いあれ出していかんでもよくないみたいな感じでした。ケチっちゃったっす。後でえらい目に遭いました。でね、やっぱり引っ越しってなったらパソコンとかさ、解体するじゃない？なんかパソコンを解体して、で部品で持っていって、で着いたら組み直してみたいな、落ち着いた場所に着いたら組み直すっていうのが結構なんか定番なんですよ。 そしたら、ケースって、まあ、9000円、8000円ぐらいじゃない？だから9000、8000円の重さっていうのは、飛行機の中の荷物としてはかなり重いから、ケースだけを置いて、例えばケースは現地で新しく買うというのが、まあ、なんていうかな、安くつくためのなんか裏技みたいな感じなんですよね。要は安い部品は、現地で買って、そう。飛行機のなんかまあ40キロかなんかあるじゃない？なんか20キロか、なんかそういうのがあるから、ちゃんとしたものしか持ってこれないみたいな感じじゃないですか。はい、そんな感じでした。はい。でもね、僕ケチったんですよ。ということは続きは英語になります。またね、電電返しになるから。電電返しってあったの？わかんない。まあいいや。もうちょっとね、頭が回ってない。頭回ってない。Okay, so basically, right, you know, I cheaped out on the flight. That's on me. That's on me, okay? But I took apart everything. You know, I had like a carry-on and a personal item, as is protocol, as is normal. And then we got on the plane. And then, as we got on the plane, the cabin attendant was like, whoa, wait a sec, Mr. Seible. It seems like there's no more space in the overhead cabin. I'm gonna need to check in your carry-on bag as checked luggage right now. And I'm like, oh ma'am, but I'm already in the plane, ma'am. I'm right here. And this is really valuable to me. It's like my life. It's like my important computer parts. Like this is what I need to be promoting out there, ma'am. And ma'am's like, nah, Seible, it's time to check it in. And I was like, okay, but wait, can you tell me without a doubt that it is going to reach to my final destination? Can you guarantee that it is going to reach my final destination? And I straight up just asked her, I'm sorry, okay? You know, but I've learned in my life that sometimes you need to be straight up and you need to just say it. And I just said, hey, I just need to know. I'm okay to check in the luggage, but I just need to know that is it going to for sure, totally, is it going to reach the final destination? She looked me dead in the eye and she was like, yeah. It's gonna reach the final destination. Now little old me, you know, like what do I know? I don't work in like airplanes and stuff. I have no idea, you know. So if you know, professional ma'am says so, like okay. I mean, that was the guarantee. She said so. And so now I'm going to switch to Japanese. ということで、はい、日本語に切り替えます。ありがとう。ありがとうね。ありがとう。ありがとうね。ありがとう。ごめんね。にゃんちゅうだよ。でね、要はですね、経由でケチりましたということなんですけど、 じゃあ、じゃあ、飛行機に乗りますと。でもね、ね、まあ、飛行機もね、ちょっとね、小さいですよ。ほんで飛行機乗りましたと。ね、飛行機乗ったところで、あら、気づけばね、場所がないんですよ。キャリオン。あれキャリオン置く場所ないんだけど、どういうことなの？でも、キャリオンとパーソナルアイテムで済むんでしょ？あれ場所がないと。僕のキャリオンの場所がないと。でもね、僕のキャリオンね、めちゃくちゃね、パソコンの部品とかをね、入れてるから、もう僕の命なんですよ。ね、大好きなんで、パソコンの部品がそこに入ってるんですよ。プロモーターとしてね、プロモーターですよ。プロモーションのね、なんだろう、核なんですよね。もう核となってるものなんですよ。だから、大事なんですよ、僕からすると。だからキャリオンね、そこで、先輩のね、お姉さん。セーブル。いや、ちょっとね、残念ですわ。場所がないんですわ。ということで、君のキャリオン、チェックインラゲッジ預け入れにしますね。これオプションないんですか？これってさ、選択肢がないんですか？これって。いや、これ、断れん。いや、預け入れにしないといけない。はい、場所がない。ああ、おー。でもね、違うんです。僕ね、経由なんですよ。経由を本当に分かってくれてるのかな？ちょっと一瞬焦ったんですよ、その時。あれ？でもこれってだいぶレアケースだし、むしろ慌てて預け入れするから、ね、強制的に取られるから、本当にちゃんとつくのかどうか気になったわけですよ、そこで。で、僕もね、これ人生ですから、もうマイライフですから、そこはもう弾けるに弾けんのですよ。もうそこはもう弾けないんですよ。だから、マダムに、すいません。これって、日本行きなんですけど、ちゃんと日本に届く仕組みになってますか？本当に日本に届くんですか？それだけ教えてください。本当にこれ、絶対に日本に届くんですか？もうくどいぐらいね、これ届くんです。もうそれだけね、重要なものですから、僕のね、大切なものですから、届くんですか？もう目力ですよ。ガッガッ目力でね、もう届くんですか？もうえらいモンスター客やんって思うぐらい、でもそれぐらい大事だから、特にね、これ異例ですから、すごい異例の中で取り上げられるわけですからね、僕そんなん、なんか他でもいいのに僕のものを取り上げるような形やから、自分からするとなんかまあ腑に落ちん気持ちやし、っていうところで確認したわけなんですよ。そこでちゃんと届くんですか？で、そのマダムが、あ、届きますよ。大丈夫ですよって言ったわけです。でそこで、あ、よかったってなったわけなんですよね、僕の中で。あ、よかったって。それやったら安心やなってなったんですよ。はい、次は英語に切り替えます。And as soon as she said, yeah, it'll can also confirm person at the gate really quickly. At your destination. And so we flew out. We flew land and sea across swaths of land and sea. And as we flew through the turbulence and whatnot, our plane landed and we made it. But I was worried because I didn't plan on checking in that luggage. And so as soon as I exited the plane, I went to the gate and I asked her, the person at the gate, I asked them, hey, my luggage was checked in at an earlier flight, which was a carrier. Does it make it to the final destination? And they said, yeah. And then I exited, went through customs, and I went to the conveyor belt. And you know what I found? Do you know what I found? Nothing. I found nothing. It was gone. It was gone. It was gone. I waited for an extra hour just in case, and it was gone. It was not there. My PC was effectively like Schrodinger's PC. Effectively, it was both there and not there at the same time. No, that's wrong. It just wasn't there. I'm gonna be honest. It was just not there. And then I'm gonna switch to Japanese. ということですね。乗ったわけですよ。安心して乗ったわけですよ。飛行機ちゃんと届きますよとね、言ってくれましたと。わかりました。僕、じゃあ現地飛べばいいと。空、地平線、そのまた彼方へと我ら飛びました。我らが飛んだ。地をも越えて、海をも越えて飛んでいったのだ。ほんでようやくね、日本に着いたんですよ。で、ほんだら日本に着いて、じゃあもうようやく着いてよかったってなって、じゃあゲートのね、女性の方にすいません、実はこういう事情がありまして、ちょっとね、預け入れになっちゃったんですけど、それってやっぱ心配なんで、それってここに届くですか？通常であればここにですか？ちゃんと聞いたんですよ。2回目ね、ちゃんと着いた先で2回目、もうそれだけね気になる、もう本当にもう僕のね大好きなねパソコンちゃんですから、そこはね聞いたわけですよ。ほんだら届くはずですよって言われたんです。よかった安静、もうなんかもう安心しましたってなって、はい、安心したなーってなったんですよ。そしたらね、税関通るじゃないですか。ほんだら コンベヤーベルトにね、預け入れの荷物ね、取り出すじゃないですか。はい、まず1個よいしょと。はい、まず2個よいしょと。はい、まず3個よいしょと。あれ、途中から気づいたんです。あれあれね、コナンちゃんが、コナン君がね、行く先々に事件を見つけたようにね。あれあれここにないぞあれないんですよ。ないんですよ。そうなんですよ。全然そこになかったんですよ。完全に。で、さらに一応ね、念のため確認するために1時間待ったんですよ。1時間そこで待って、で、ガチで何にも出なくて、これはもういくら待っても出ないもんやねんな。これはもうここについてないねんな。あんなに確認したのに、つけへんかってんな。最初から渡せへんかったらよかったな。マジで辛かったですね。あの瞬間。もう自分の中で一番大事なものじゃないですか。それって僕とセイニャンをつなぐものじゃないですか。いや、それはね、いかんすよ。いかんのよ。僕からすると、それはいかんのよね。僕ごとやったらええで。僕ごとやったらええねんけど、いや、それはあかんって、ほんまに。セイニャンと会われへん。かろうじてね、まあこの工事現場で会えてるんですけど、会われへんやんっていう話じゃない。それはもうちょっと無理やっていう話で、さすがに自分もね、あんまり僕、あれですよ。穏やかな性格やし、あんまり怒るとかも何もないんですけど、さすがにちょっと来ましたね。強制的に取られて、で、しかも安心するためだけに、ちゃんとつきますよって2回も違う人で確認して、結局何一つ届いてない。おいでも、いや、そうなんですよ。そこからなんですよ。いや、逆に、もっとやばかったんです。そっからね、でもね、これね、全部僕がケチったからです。僕が悪いねんけどね。ケチった僕が悪いねんけど、そこから、さすがに、これはないなっていうことで、空港のスタッフに、連絡したんですよ。これちょっとこうの事情で、ここに届いてるはずなんですけど、で届くって言っていただいたんですけど、言ってたんですけど、ここにないんですって言って、ってなって、なんかプロセスがあるらしいんですね。でそこで、じゃあ番号とかありますか？番号ありますかって聞かれて、あります。渡したら、検索したらね、どうなったと思う？ここからは英語。but it doesn't end because it disappeared. It wasn't there. It was gone. It just wasn't there, right? That was crazy. That was wild. And so the next step was clearly for me to go out there and talk to the airport staff. I asked the airport staff, I was like, hey, so this was like the situation, and I'm kind of expecting it to be here, but it doesn't seem like it is here. And what is there, what do I do? Like, I've never had this happen before. What do I do? And the airport staff was super kind, super nice. And they were like, okay, yeah, let me just have your little ticket. Let me see what bag numbers it was and what bags it was. And let me check it out. Let me check the system. And so the kind staff looked through the system and then found absolutely nothing. Yeah, no. They looked at the extra little ticket that they gave for this extra checked luggage. That wasn't supposed to be checked luggage to begin with. And it didn't come up with a number. And I was like, what? I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, they gave me a sticker. I got a sticker. They gave me a sticker. So they had that. It has to be the bag. That's my bag. That's my PC. That's my bag. That's my life. What do you mean? There's no record. They gave me a sticker. Yeah, not gonna lie, that was a pretty hard one, you know. That was pretty difficult. Okay, like it was up there, you know. it was up there. It was up there, you know. It was and so they were like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Like, just fill this form out. Can you describe the bag for us? You know, please describe it in this way, and then I described it to the best of my ability and stuff. It was kind of awkward because it's like, you know, I thought it was green, but actually it was brown apparently, and so I was like corrected there. But you know, like, you know, I described it to the best of my ability. They wrote it down and they kind of reported it. They were super professional and chill about it, and they said, okay, well, you know, you just have to go now. I was like, oh, okay. So, but I mean, is the sticker normal? Is like the sticker not sticking and working normal, or is this like, should I be like worried, or should I be like should I be worried, or should I not? What's going on? And so I left because there's nothing else I could do. There's nothing else I could do in that moment, you know? That's all I could do, right? So I left. And I left the airport, and that was the day. And then on the next day, I called them, and I'm gonna switch to Japanese ということです。そこでその人に聞いたんですよ。スタッフさんがこういうバッグでこういうことでないんです。じゃあスタッフさんが、じゃあこのシールをいただきます。このシールを確認しますね。わかりました。お願いします。ピッてね。ピッて検索して、あれなんか番号が基づいてないなのでちょっとシステムに入ってないですね言われて、これってどういう意味？ What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? 何ですか？日本語わかりません。どういうこと基づかない？システムにない？ちょっと待って。でもこれシールもらったんだよ、僕。シールが、ここにシールなんだよ。シールが番号ついてるよ。番号が。シール。じゃあ僕のパソコンシールと交換したのみたいな。ってなって、焦ったけど、そこで、優しい店員さんは、店員さんが悪いわけじゃないからね。本当に店員さんはもう頑張ってくれてるし、ね、空港のスタッフさんも悪いわけでもないし、スタッフさんもね、ただ仕事してるわけやから、すごいいろんなね、怒ってる客だったり、悲しんでる客だったりとか、いろんなことにね、対応しないといけないから、本当に大変やと思うし、そう。だからすごい優しくて、これを、どういうスーツケースか、説明してくれますかみたいな特徴とかを教えてくれますか？ちょっと書き留めますんで、中身とかどういうものですか？こうで、みたいな、こんな形で、緑のスーツケースで、みたいな。でも実は緑じゃなくて茶色やって、みたいな。うちわからんから、似てる色やったからちょっとわからなくて、いや、実は茶色やった、みたいな感じのね。ちなみに色はちょっと変えてるからね。ほんで、結局、わかりましたって書き留めますねってなって、じゃあ申し訳ないですけど、これは以上になりますっていうことこちらからくれますよっていう話で、残ることはね、やることは何もなくなったんですね。それだけだもんねっていう話。空港から出た。そして、次の日、僕から電話を改めてました。続きは英語の後で言います。Okay. So, I called the next day and I asked, hey, this is my ticket. I'm wondering if there's any news. And then after a short pause and several keyboard strokes later, they told me, Seible, we have your suitcase. We have your suitcase. And it's coming home. And I was like, thank goodness. Thank you. I wasn't even mad at that point, you know. I was just so relieved, you know. I was just so relieved. I skipped the entire anger phase, you know, the mad angry phase, like all that, you know, like frustration, all that. No, that went out the window, skipped all of it and went into like, oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much. It means the world to me that my suitcase comes back to me. And you know where it was? It was in the layover. It was in the country of the layover. And what that told me is that, like, when I asked if it would actually make it to the destination country, I think what happened was that because it was so busy or because it was so last minute, they didn't realize that it was meant to go to the final destination, and they basically just released it in the customs of the layover country because they didn't do it in time. And I kind of expected that would happen, which is why I was like, hey, like, is it for sure going to get to the destination country or not? But yeah, long story short though, at the end of the day, they sent it on the next flight and then they shipped it directly to my home. So I didn't have to pay for anything extra or anything. They shipped it directly to the temporary place of stay. And it was great. It was awesome. I just had to wait 2 extra days, but in that sense, it was very quick. It was very impressive, and everything was in there. Yeah. And I suspect that this story, we're gonna revisit this story because I'm omitting something that's like pretty interesting and that's gonna tie into other things, but those other things haven't been like talked about yet, and it's not my place to talk about it yet. So we're gonna revisit the story sometime in the future, and it's gonna make even more sense why I was kind of shocked and terrified. But that was my flight here. And I'm not gonna talk about any airlines or anything like that too, because I think at the end of the day, like, everyone's just doing their best, and yeah, like, everyone's doing their best in their own way, to the best of their ability. And sometimes it's okay to like drop the ball, it is like that sometimes, and if anything, I feel like everyone deserves like the benefit of the doubt, if that makes sense. But yeah, so yeah, it was, but at the end of the day, it came in one piece. And now in Japanese, okay? ですね、そこでね、聞いたんですよ。基づかない。基づかない。どういうことなんですけど、次の日、電話しましたと。で、電話して、すみません。こういうものです。セーブルです。昨日、スーツケースが、ちょっと待って。No, 待て。違うな。待て。No, it's a rainbow. 待て。Is it a rainbow? It's a rainbow. ありがとう。いや、もう。ありがとう。にゃんちゅうだよ。ありがとね。Do this to me. You can't do this to me. We're still in a construction site. Like, I can't be crying in a construction site here. You know what I mean? Like, I want to set like a day where I can just, like, read Oh man. Arigato ne. Tanjoubi omedetou. Happy birthday. Arigato ne. Thank you. Aki-chan, welcome. Welcome, Dayo. I'm talking about lost luggage and stuff. It was kind of crazy. Thank you for the rainbow, Seinyan. Happy birthday. Arigato. Fine. See, I want to read your super buzz. Touch on it. 見たいけどね。マジで今日読んだらガチで泣くと思うからちょっとやめといた方がいいと思うんだ。But if I read your supas, I know I'm gonna tear up. Your mic is cutting out. This is all I have right now. Yeah, I don't know what to say. So Seinya, I'll read your supas at the end because I know I'm not gonna be able to hang in there, you know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive reading supas right now. Let me try and about this. Does this work better? Maybe. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. We'll see if it does. Let me know. If it doesn't, it's kind of unfortunate. If it doesn't, it's kind of unfortunate. Like, it's, you know, I tried. We tried. Kind of thing. But, yeah. Anywho. Yeah, so anyways, that was the違うわ、話の途中だった。ごめんね。だから日本、no. No, don't worry. I like to, yeah, I like that. I need you to be open, and let me know, you know. But you can only go so far in a construction zone. Am I right? You can only go so far in a construction zone. But yeah, so everyone was like super, at the end of the day though, everyone was super kind, everyone was super considerate. and it worked out. Like we were able to receive the suitcase back. So it was a rough start. It was a rough start, but yeah, it was a rough start, but we made it. We made it だよ。そうなんだけどね。だからその紐づいてないよってなって、あれって、oh, okay, yeah, okay, good, oh, great. Okay, so that was one setting. Yeah, no, because like when I first plugged this in, like everything was different and everything was like too, I don't know, likeまあ難しいね。難しいよ。But yeah. So だから、ごめんね。話の途中やってんけど、だから要は、PC 君がね、どこに行ったのっていう話だったんだけど、その次の日に電話したんですよ。セイブルというものです。こうなんです。なんかありますかって聞いたんですよ。そしたら、セイブルさん、ちょっと一瞬ね、止まったんですよ。ありました。マジですか？あったんですか？ほんまですか？あったんですか？ってもう感動してね。実はもう感動しすぎて、あったの？ありました。明日の便で送ります。送った後に家までね、仮の住所にお送りしますって。少々お待ちください。よかったってなって、よかったって。でね、もうなんだろう、もう怒るとか悲しむとか、すべての感情をもうスキップして、ただただよかったってなったんですよ。もう怖かったね。あれは怖かったよ。安心っていうか、もうあれは怖くて、でこの話なんだけど、改めてまた戻ります。この話実はね、今言えない部分があるんです。まだ言えないんですけど、いつか言えると思うんですよね。いつか言えるときに、なるほどってなると思う。それだけちょっとなくなったら困るものだったんですよ、正直に。なのでこの話はまた後でいつか同じように、おいおいね、アップデートします。はい。すごい面白いつながりがあるので、それに関してすごい面白いつながりがあって、それはまた後で、いつか僕が言える時に言いますね。そうなん。僕だけの問題じゃなかった。いや、なんかね、でも楽しみだね。はい。楽しみ。そう、でもそんなことがありましたということでした。でもね、今日の話とかじゃないから、結構、なんだろう、続いたというか、大変やったなでもね、まだあるんですよ。There's other stories I have too, okay? Because like I got stopped by the TSA. I got stopped by the TSA. and they asked me what my job was. And I was like, man, what do I say? Because it's not like I want to say that I'm a YouTuber, you know? Like, what do I say? You know, like, especially to like like a really professional dude, right? Like an authority, right? He's like, hey, excuse me, sir. What do you do? And you know, I'm just like, oh man, oh, I really don't want to say YouTuber or influencer. Oh man, I'm not gonna say influencer. Oh my goodness, that was such a no, that was another thing. and then there was another thing, right? Okay, and then this was my all-time most awkward moment that I just wanted to like hide, you know. I just wanted to hide in somewhere, anywhere, like literally anywhere but there. Okay. Oh no, but there's another thing too, because it was even crazier. And bless this man's soul, now I'm just talking mad smack. I just feel bad now because this is just me, okay? But oh my goodness, これちょっとね、一瞬英語で全部簡潔に言って、同じように日本語でも簡潔に。So okay, so hear me out. Okay, hear me out. It was crazy. Okay, so いやもう本当にもうモラルはもうその通りなんです。ケチったらダメ。ケチったらもうダメっていう話ですよ。もうちょっと僕学びました。もうそんな思いをするのであればもう直行便の方が良かったねっていうふうに感じました。うん。But the moral of the story of the previous story, right, is like if you're gonna have to experience that, might as well try not to save that little amount of money that you're gonna save and just get a direct flight. Because at that point, it was just it was awful. You know, that was a bad experience. But okay. Let me talk about this. Okay, let me talk about this. Okay, so basically, what happened? I was sitting on the plane. All right, I was sitting on the plane. Now, I need to preface this, okay? I respect everyone. I truly, genuinely, I respect everyone. I love people in general a little too much sometimes. Sometimes, you know, being open, not a great thing. You know, caring a lot, not a good thing. You know, but like. I like people. I respect people. Now, I gotta say though, I respect people who practice good hygiene even more. Yeah, no, I respect people who practice good hygiene. I'm a huge proponent of people who take care of their hygiene. You know, ever since day one, you know, I put my toothbrush in a cabinet if it's in the same place as a bathroom because I want my toothbrush protected, you know, away from particulates in the air, right? Because that goes in your mouth. You know, now I'm not a germaphobe. No. I'm not a germaphobe, okay? But I'm not gonna start like crying if I don't get my way. Okay, that's not what happened. But I believe in good hygiene. I just think it's a good thing, you know, and it's a great thing. I think it's hot. I think people who practice good hygiene, that's hot. Okay? I respect it. You know what I mean? Now, Martini. Person next to me did not. I'll let that sink in for just a moment. So, but like it gets worse because I don't want to talk or anything, but the person next to me, there were three, and I'm so sorry. I just want to say I'm so sorry. I would love a sponsorship for any type of just, I don't know, like deodorant or at this point even like alcohol wipes. I mean, showers, like shower head sponsors, if that's what it takes. I'm there, team. I am there. But I don't think you understand, because it was a double whammy. Okay, now I have to explain to you why it was a double whammy. Okay, because there were 3 seats, right? Now this man was sitting to my left. Now, no, there's nothing wrong with this man. Okay? Nothing bad about this man. He was sitting to my left. I could not turn left. This is how bad it was. I'm a chill guy. I need you to know that I'm a chill guy. But I couldn't turn left. I was in the middle. And you know the worst part? The person on my right was a wonderful, kind lady. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to impress anyone. Okay? I'm not trying anything. Okay? This kind lady on my right, very proper. She could smell it too. Now, I don't think you understand. I have pride. I do, Seinyan. Did you know I do have pride? I like to smell good. I personally like to smell good. I'll give you a fun fact. It's kind of weird and it's kind of TMI. My sweat doesn't smell. Oh, sorry. Actually, I take that back. We don't sweat. I'm sorry. All of us at BYTHEBEAT, probably don't sweat. Probably don't go to the bathroom. None of these things. that probably doesn't exist. Yeah. Just yeah. Exactly. Like I never sweat or in bathroom, never. Not even once. I go pick flowers. That's all. But no, I just made that up, by the way. So I don't know. Oh no, Keisha, no. What? Are you sweating? You're sweating? No. We're so gross. It's so gross, Keisha. What's so gross. No. So, well. Anyways, I don't. Okay, no, but my sweat doesn't smell. And that to me is something I'm actually kind of proud about, right? Because sometimes people's sweat smells like pretty crazily, right? And either way, proper hygiene is pretty cool. Let's bring hygiene back. Let's bring hygiene back. So basically, right, dude on my left, kind lady on my right, and myself in the middle. Now I am under stress. Okay, I am stressed out because I'm facing two different distinct problems. On my left, I'm literally dying. I made a mistake. I didn't have a mask with me. This was my mistake. I should have had a gas mask with me if I needed one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it was that bad. I should have had a gas mask. That's what it was gonna take. Okay. But I didn't have one. So because I didn't have one, what was I gonna do? I didn't want to make it obvious by like pinching my nose or anything. I didn't want to do that. So I kind of had my hand touching my cheek. I was touching my cheek just so that I can like kind of secretly close my left nostril. Just at least my left nostril, so that I could just, but like without offending anyone, because I don't want to offend anyone either. Like it's a hard position to. Okay, hear me out. It's a tough position. Okay, I don't want to bask in the odor. Okay, I don't want to bask in this odor. Okay, for my own safety. But I don't want to insult anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, right? And so I had to somehow block my smell while still seeming natural. Now here's the other problem though. On my right, this lady probably thinks that it's me, but it's not. And quite frankly, I'm terribly offended. I am genuinely terribly offended if she does think it's me. Right? So now that's a different type of problem. That is a different type of problem. On my left, it's a physical problem. On my right, it's a mental problem, like an emotional, right? It's like a mental attack. And on the left, it's a physical attack. I don't know the lady. Sure, I don't know the lady. But for me, I have pride. I'm proud. I'm proud to be hygienic. I'm proud to smell good. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my decisions, keeping myself clean, because I care about that. I care about it, and it's a part of me. Okay? But when I'm in the middle seat and this man is man smelling across the entire aisle and the entire row, what am I to do? What am I to do? It was tough.ゆうにゃん、ありがとうね。おめでとう。頑張ってね。引っ越し、ありがとう。I'll make sure to read セイニャンのね、スパチ最後にさせていただくからね。ありがとう。Now I'll continue the story because it gets even worse. Unfortunately, it gets even worse. It's crazy. I know. It gets worse. But we're not gonna leave our JP Nyans behind, okay? So,really quickly. じゃあ JP にゃんね、日本語でね、さっきのストーリーをね、説明するね。なんかまあ、心苦しいんですよ、実は。この話をするの。はい。なんか、まあね、僕もいい子ぶるんですけど、まあいい子ぶるんですけど、正直に言ってね、その悪口とかは言いたくないんですよ。もうポリシーとして、自分自身のポリシーとしてね、悪口はあんま好きじゃないんですよ。なので、極力、本当に悪口とか言わないんじゃないですか。僕。でも、限度があると思うんですよ。実は。はい。いや、そんな自分でも限度があるというふうに思ってて。僕ね、清潔感が大好きなんです。はい。清潔でいるっていうことは、人生で欠かせないもんなんじゃないかなというふうに思うんです。はい。だって、よくない？綺麗好き、清潔でいるのってよくない？大事じゃない？めっちゃ大事だと思う。だからね、僕も、前回と、最初からね、歯ブラシとかは、お手洗いとかでは、ちゃんと、鏡の後ろとか、キャビネットの中とか、そういうね、ちゃんとした場所に、直すのが大事だと思ってるんです。特に海外のお手洗いってさ、洗面所も、そのトイレも全部一緒。だから、そういうところやったら、なおさら歯ブラシとかむき出しじゃなくて、どっかに収納する、隠すというね、それぐらいね、 僕は清潔感が好きなんです。大事にしてるんですよ、僕は。でもね、飛行機に乗った時のね、3列席の僕の隣は同じ意見ではなかったです。くっさくてごめんなさい。いや、これね、本人が悪いんかなって悪くないんかなってわかんないけど、くっさくて、もう臭くてもう頼むもう死にかけてて、左側にいたんですよ。で申し訳ない、ほんまに申し訳ないんですよ。でもね、いやもう申し訳ない気持ちと同じぐらい、いやむしろ以上に攻撃を受けてるんです。で逃げられないんです。だから左にいたんです。おっちゃん。匂うんですよ。すごく匂うんですよ。でもなんかあれです。ごめんなさい。もう皆さんね、素敵なね、レディーの方々ね、基本見てると思うんですけど、そして紳士の方々ね、皆さんに申し訳ないんですけど、あれは典型的な大衆でしたね。こんな汚い話ね、したくないんですけど、あれでしたよ。きつくて、もうどうしようってなって、これあかんわって、もうマジでどうにかせんとうち死ぬと思って、マジ左手でさ、左側に座ってるから、左手になんかめっちゃ工夫してさ、左だけでも鼻を詰めようとしたんですよ。これ左だけでも、こう手をほっぺに当てて、ぷにゅって鼻をわからんようにつまんだんですよ。わからないようにね。だって僕さ、その相手で正直にね、そういう体質かもしれない。悪いわけじゃないからね。正直そういう可能性もあるからね。だから傷つけたくないしね、相手明らかにさ、鼻つまんだらみたいなるじゃん。なんか傷つけたくないけど、傷つけたくないから全面的に俺匂ったんねんっていう話じゃないじゃん。僕も避けたいです。僕逃げたいです。だからそこを折り合いつけて、すごいなんか手触って、左手でなんか指先で鼻をツンってなんか左側だけつまんででちょっと斜め右にね、10度くらい角度かけて、でもね、それだけじゃないんですよ。ここでね、大衆という左の問題がありつつも、右にもまたね、問題があったんですよ。右はね、また別の問題なんですよ。どういう問題かというと、右に素敵なお姉さんが座ってるんです。でね、素敵なお姉さんだからそれがどうしたんっていう話ですよ、正直に。 ごめんなさい。素敵やからってどうもこうも変わらないんです。僕からするとね、素敵やから何もね、僕は太陽も何も変わるわけね。何もないですよ。素敵な皆さんに声かけるとかそういうのも何もないんです。そういうもんじゃないんです。ただね、僕はね、男性として、テーブルとして、僕はね、プライドがあるんです。腐っても、おいらは男なんですよ。プライドがあるんですよ。ほんでね、別にね、お姉さんが匂うわけでも何でもないんですよ。ただ、気づいたんです。僕、真ん中席じゃないですか。この知らないお姉さん、本当にもう関係ないですよ。僕からすると何にもないですよ。どうでもいいですよ。この知らないお姉さん、きっと匂ってるんだろうな。この匂い僕だけじゃなくて、お姉さんも匂ってるんだろうな。だがしかし、僕がお姉さんの隣にいるねんな。つまりこの人を僕が匂ってると勘違いする可能性あるよな。ここなんですよ。僕はね、清潔感大好きなんで、もうちょっとしたプライドがあるんですよ。そこに対して。自分はね、綺麗にする。自分はね、もうちゃんとしたい。ちゃんとまっとうにね、綺麗にしてきた。がしかし、自分じゃないところで自分が塗り抜きせられて、もう耐えられないわけですよ。わかりますこれ。わかります。だからもうプライドの問題なんですよ。俺ちゃうでって。俺ちゃうでちゃうからこっち見んといてや。それ思ってもしないでください。でもね、きついんですよ。ぷわーんってくるんですよ。もう左からぷわーんって匂いがね、ぷわーんってくるんですよ。でね、これ来るたびに、あっちまで届いてるんかな。で届いたらこっちが匂うって思われるんかな。もう心理攻撃受けてるんですよ。左には物理攻撃受けてるし、右側には心理攻撃受けてるし、精神的な攻撃受けてるし、もうメンタルがズタボロでさ、どうしたらいいのっていう話なんですよ。もうストレスマックスなんですよ。はい。でもね、まだあるんですよ。まだ辛い話あるんですよ。でもそれは英語の後にやっていきたいと思います。Okay, I'm gonna switch to English now, okay? Basically, right, there is more to that stressful story. Kidding me isn't crazy. Okay, because on the left, I'm being attacked physically by smell. And then on the right, I'm being attacked emotionally, thinking about how this person, thinks maybe that I'm the one who smells, even though it's the person next to me. And even though I actually care about hygiene, unlike others, right? And despite that, I might be, I might be blamed for this smell that even I can't handle, right? And I'm just being attacked by, sure, that too, right? But that's the problem, right? it's just a high stress situation. But it got worse, okay? Because you know me, Seinyan, you know me. I'm just a chill guy. I'm a little awkward at times, okay? I'm just a chill guy trying to survive out in the real world, okay? But sometimes I'm awkward because I'm a little bit of an introvert, okay? But here's the thing. I have a heart, okay? I have a big heart, all right? And I try to be kind, courteous, and, just nice to people. And I give a little too much benefit of the doubt sometimes, okay? But that's who I am, okay? But it got worse because you know how like the cabin attendant comes around and gives like drinks to everyone? So the cabin attendant came by our row, right? They gave us all drinks. And then the cabin attendant came back to take away our cups. And when I gave the cups to the cabin attendant, the lady to my right was trying to give away the cup to the cabin attendant. But it's quite far, you see, because there's 3 seats, and I'm in the middle, and she's on the right. And the cabin attendant is in the aisle. And so as she's reaching, my immediate response was to offer a hand to take the trash and throw it for her, because I am closer to the middle. I'm in the middle. And so I made the mistake, as I see this cup literally 2 feet in front of my face. I made a mistake of reaching out my hand for the cup. That was in my face. By the way, it is like in my face, okay? So like it's like not, comfortable. You know what I mean? Like it is in your face, right? So it's not really comfortable, in my defense. And so I reached out to take the cup, and the person saw my movement to take the cup, and they lifted the cup out of my reach. And then they realized that I was trying to help. And so they brought down the cup for me to take it. But then I realized, and it finally registered to me, that they were trying to take away the cup. So as they were trying to give me the cup, after they realized that I was trying to help, I was trying to remove my hand from the cup. Because I thought they didn't want help. And I said, "Oh, and they said, yeah, sumimasen." And we just both said sorry. And it's an empty cup. It's an empty cup. It was so awkward, man. So awkward. This is happening. I'm still being attacked by the smell on my left side. Oh. I try to help, and sometimes I guess I just shouldn't. Sometimes I just shouldn't help. But like my default is wanting to help. Sometimes. I mean, the thing that I was like kind of happy about was that like at the very least they understood that I was trying to help, and then it became awkward because then they tried to go back because they felt embarrassed that they accidentally declined the help, and so they tried to go in to give me the cup, but then at that time I thought they didn't want the help, so I stopped helping just as they were coming back. Yeah, so that happened. That happened. Yeah, that was the awkward cup. Man, I'm in the trenches out there. I'm just doing my best. Not gonna lie, I'm just trying to survive. I'm just doing my best here. It's pretty difficult.いや、まだあるんですよ、話の続きが。左側にね、まあ物理的な攻撃、右側にね、メンタルの攻撃を受けてるじゃないですか。その中で同じフライトでね、まあそのキャビンアテンダントが CA さんが、まあ、飲み物配るじゃん。で飲み物を配ったんですよ。わーいって、美味しくいただこうって飲んだんですね。でもゴミも回収してくれるんですよね、CA さん。でもそれってこの右側の女性の方はそのアイルから一番遠いわけですから届かないんですよ。コップを渡すにも中途半端に届かないんですよね。でそれを見て、あ、これ掘ろうとしてるねんなっていうのを状況と真ん中にいる自分は、じゃあちょっと手伝った方がいいのかなって反射的に手伝おうとしたんですよ。まあ第一にね、そのカップが自分の目の前にあるわけですから、それはまあすぐそこにありますから手伝いますよ。逆に手伝うしかないんじゃないかなっていうふうにね思っちゃう。そこが一番のミスですよね。手伝おうとして僕が手をね差し出した瞬間、それを見て反射的に相手はコップを持ち上げたんです。避けるかのように反射的にコップを持ち上げちゃった。そこでじゃあまあいらないのかな、お手伝いはいらないのかななった瞬間に相手も相手で手伝おうとしてくれてたんだね、把握して理解して、そういうことだったんだねって 今度は逆に理解したから渡そうとしたんですよ。でもそのタイミングに、これもうコンマ半秒ぐらいもずれてますから、もう僕たちみんな1秒ぐらいずれて行動してるから、今度は僕がそのお姉さんが断ったことに対して反応して手を戻してる最中なんですよ。だからお姉さんがこれ預けようとした瞬間把握して、あ、ごめん、手伝ってくれんねんな。ごめん、ありがとう。手伝ってくれるか、これ掘ってくれるかって差し出そうとなった瞬間、僕は遅れて、あ、手伝うことは必要ないねんな。わかった。じゃあちょっと手しまうわ。ごめんね。っていうので、そうなった瞬間、僕は、あ、すいません。相手も、あ、すいません。ってお互いシンプルに、あ、すいませんってなって、気まずかったっす。気まずかったよ。ほんま気まずかった。うん。いやもう、何ってなって。が、なんか大変です。はい。まあ、だから、ストーリーに、まあ、このね、僕の経験に出資というものがあるのであれば、それはきっと、旅行するときは、ちゃんと生活にいようっていうのが、出資だなって思いました。はい。ありがとうございます。あとタイミングが、でも、これら全部の経験っていうのが、一つのトンネルに例えると、逆に言ったら、今日、セイニャンに会えて、ほんとトンネルを抜けた気がする。うん。もちろんまだね、工事現場からの配信ではあるんですけど、本当に最低限のあれなんですけど、ちゃんとね、こうやってお話しできる。ちゃんとここにいるよっていうのが、やっぱり一番大きい発展なのかなって思う。そうだね。いじらないのが一番だね。だから、ただいま。やる。すごく忙しかったし、なんかすごく寂しかったし、あと、アップアンドダウン、アップエンドダウン、すごい、はい。本当にお待たせしちゃいました。頑張った。いやでもね、頑張っ 今、日本だし。But see, at the end of the day, I think we did really good. Like, we worked really hard, tried our best. And at the end of the day, we're here. We're here. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it is a construction zone, but like still. It is a construction zone. What? I think we did pretty good. Ah, 工事の音大きい? Okay, is that better? Is that better? Better now? Oh, okay. いや、もうほんとね、やばいよね。これちょっとしたよね。家がないと。パソコン、いつものパソコン、組み立てられないよ。ちゃんとした環境がないと、パソコン、組み立てられないよ。どうしたらやばいよ。どうしよう。マジで。But yeah, honestly, thank you so much for waiting. It's like really good to be back, even even in this way. You know what I mean? Even in this way, it's so good to be back. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here still with me. Yeah, ね。I'd like to read Seinyanハムコにゃんにゃんちゅありがとう Thank you for the 赤スパありがとうおかえりなさいこの言葉が言える日を待ってたよただいまお帰りが言えて本当に嬉しいそれとお引っ越しお疲れ様ですようこそ日本へそしてお帰りなさい先生の新たなる、門出ににゃんぱん今まで大変なスケジュール睡眠、時間含む、の中配信してくれて本当にありがとう In Japan な先生もこれまで同様いやこれまで以上に応援していくよ先生大好きだよにゃーいつも応援してくれてありがとうねそして何よりただいま待っててくれてありがとうこんににゃんにゃんちゅ Thank you for the orange soup ありがとう If we were two sunflowers I would have faced you instead of the sun Welcome back sunshine ありがとうAnd you can be my flower. にゃーんちゅ。ありがとうね。It's good to be back. And thank you for being here. ライトニーニャン、ニャンチュ。シーニャン、ニャンチュ。ピピニャン、ニャンチュ。ラディッシュニャン、ニャンチュ。ターニーニャン、ニャンチュ。ヤキラニャン、ニャンチュ。ハナニャン、ニャンチュ。Barcode Nyan, thank you for the yellow soup. Arigato. Seinyans are out of battery. Can we get a Nyan to recharge? Okay. Just for you, Barcode Nyan. Nyan 2. If you recharge, thank you for waiting for me. Arigato ne. Thank you for being here. Yoya Nyan, Nyan 2. Mikey Nyan, Nyan 2. Lei Nyang, Nyang, Liz Nyang, Nyang, Min Nyang, Nyang, Hiro Nyang, Nyang, Luna Nyang, Nyang, Arigato. Fish Nyang, thank you for the yellow super. I thought I was gonna be nonchalant about your break, but I missed you lots. Welcome back, welcome back. Oh, I missed you too. Arigato ne. Nyanchu dayo. Hontoni. Thank you for waiting for me. I mean, I'm probably still gonna be streaming from a construction zone, low key, but thank you so much for waiting for me. Chako Nyang, Nyan Chu. Shiori Nyang, Nyan Chu. Yumi Nyang, Nyan Chu. Mero-sen Nyang, thank you for the yellow super. Arigato. The rose breathes out its fragrance. The wind whispers of missing you. Winds may fade, but my longing for you never ends. Welcome back, Seible. We missed you so much. Arigato. Thank you for waiting for me. Arigato ne. Nyan-chu. Stardust nyan-chu. Ikayoka nyang. Nyan-chu. Zuha nyang. Nyan-chu. Lai nyang. Nyan-chu. Toma nyang. Nyan-chu. Yu nyang. Nyan-chu. Kanyanai nyang. Nyan-chu. Kokan nyang. Nyan-chu. Nyang. Nyan-chu. Nyang. Nyan-chu. I missed you so much. I was so lonely. I wanted to see you. I'm happy to see Sei-chan after a long time. Thank you for waiting for me. And thank you for being here. Arigato ne. Mattete kurete arigato. Nyan-chu. Lil's Nyan-chu. Welcome back. It's not like I missed you or anything. I missed you too. Arigato. Nyan-chu. Jalen Nyan-chu. Nuto Nyan-chu. Kugi Nyan. Thank you for the pink super. Arigato. Nyan-chu. Nyao, welcome back, Sei-chan. Congrats on your move. Your new place looks awesome. I miss you so much. Today also happens to be my birthday. Wow! Getting to see you in Seinyans again has been the best gift of all. Big love to all. Nyan-chu. Happy birthday, Kugi Nyan. Nyan-chu. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for celebrating it here. And thank you for welcoming me back. Yeah, I missed you. Thank you. ありがとうね。にゃんちゅ。ロワにゃん。にゃんちゅ。Another rainbow? No way. I miss you too. I miss you too. Thank you for waiting for me. So I moved permanently to Japan, and that is a little different, and that was a lot harder. I mean, I guess not harder in comparison to what, but it was quite difficult. I want to say that schedule this is not the regular schedule that I'm going to be taking on. But it is sometimes stressful, you know. It can be stressful. Yeah, like moving is stressful. For me, the stress wasn't so much like the actual moving itself, for me, stress was being away from my Seinyans. No, cause I'm just a chill guy, you know, and chill guys are easy to forget. So it's terrifying. It's terrifying, you know? But coming back, you know, it sounds like we've been gone for like months or something, but we've only been gone for like 5 days even, if at all, right? But coming back to you, to this, no, you're I don't know if you I know you don't need reminding, but you're what makes NIJISANJI special. Bawanyang, Valmirnyang, Hansnyang, Guhanyang, Bilunyang, Ledunyang, Nyang, Chit. Mizuki-nyang, thank you for the orange super. Nyang, Chit. Seible-kun, お帰りなさい。声が聞いて嬉しいです。お引越しもお疲れ様でした。セイブルくんを ありがとう。にゃお。にゃお。いや、ゲリラ豪雨ですね。えげつないな。It's like monsoon season. セブル君をより近くに感じられて嬉しいです。素敵な日本ライフをこれからも応援しています。好き。大好きだよ。ありがとう。じゃんちゅ。なんにゃん。じゃんちゅ。お帰りなさい。会いたかった。大好きだよ。大好きだよ。ありがとう。ただいま。ちごれにゃん。ゆきねにゃん。あれにゃん。よつばにゃん。ゆかにゃん。いずにゃん。ごこにゃん。みーちにゃん。にゃんちゅ。しーにゃん。Thank you for the pink super. せいちゃんお帰りなさい。そして引っ越しお疲れ様でした。めちゃくちゃ会いたかったです。ただいま。待っててくれてありがとう。こちらこそだよ。にゃーんちゅ。ういにゃん。にゃーんちゅ。The Seiyan drought has made Seinyans crazier every day. We need you. Wait. By the way, this sounds like a secret date AO. Are we like breaking into a construction site? That doesn't really age well. I don't know, but it's okay. This is my construction site.
you. Seinyan too. Thank you for the rainbow. Arigato. Roomfix Jam, thank you for the yellow soup. Arigato. Welcome back. Congrats on moving to Japan, Sei-chan. You're so brave. You did all stuff, and I'm super proud of you. Hope you're happy every day. I miss you so much. Hashtag all Seinyans. Arigato. Yang. Tadaima. Thank you for waiting for me. Beninyang. Rikopinyang. Yamunyang. Mikanyang. Inuchinyang. Yuranyang. Haruminyang. Yang. Arigato. Kinanyang. Thank you for the yellow super. So you don't. You feel the paper. I think I'm slowly losing. I think I lost my composure here. いですね。We just regained my composure right back. Please, technical construction difficulties happening. Uh, yeah.
にゃお。にゃお。
Wow. It I don't know what. Yeah, who is cutting these onions in the construction site? And my allergies are acting up, and now I have stuffed nose because the allergies came. Yeah, I can't believe the dust allergies. 本当にね、工事現場でさ、玉ねぎ切るのってなんかひどい話じゃない？しかもホコリアレルギーで鼻が詰まっちゃった。もうまあやばいと思うよ。えげつないと思う。 頭痛い。think ひどい鼻声だよ。本当だよ。ほんまにひどい鼻声だよ。どうしよう。深呼吸。深呼吸してもね。Don't do this to me. don't know. I first left home. To start a live house. Hypothetically. The motor. I didn't know what type of person I'd be or community we'd make, in the sense that I didn't know if it's okay to be, I guess, to care, to know your community, you know, to know your Seinyans. I didn't know if that's the right answer, right? And over time, I do start knowing my Seinyans. I do see you and even then I didn't know if what I was doing was okay. Because more you care, more things get hurt. So yes, more invested you are, yeah, 初見でこれはきついな。これは普通の配信ではないですよ。むしろこれは一番普通からかけ離れたですよ。にじありがとうね。I was saying though that the more invested you are, more you care. The more you care, the more you're invested, right? But that goes both ways sometimes because you care, right? You care. And I find that like I see that you care too. I know you always cared. So much more love. But thank you.ありがとう。それぞれいろんなね、アプローチがあると思うし、いろいろと、ね、アプローチがあると思うし、もうなんだろう、セイニャンコミュニティ と親身にいる。いろんなことを共有して泣いたり笑ったり遊んだり喋ったり共有すればするほどその分近くなれば近くなるほど悲しんだりするのかなって思ったことで、僕はこういう人間でこういう性格やし一緒にいるのが楽しいしそれが自分やし自分はそんな感じやからでもそれって悲しいこともあるじゃん。そのセイニャンが好きだからどうしても好きな分だけでも全員を満足することはできないでしょ多分。そういうのが本当に僕自身の答えってこれで正解なのかなって僕はこれで合ってるのかなってすごく思ったりして迷ったりでもほんまにこういうこれだけリアルでいられるのっていうのが本当にすごいなってそれは僕たちならではのもはや超能力なんじゃないかなと思いました。言ったら自分自身は自分自身でいいんだなって思えた。と多分自分の中ではそれが結構大きい質問だったんやと思う。今まで自分はそんな自分でいいのだろうそれが多分自分のど真ん中にある疑問点インセキュリティだったのかもしれない。今日それは完全に1の不幸に100の幸福を与 えてくれたような気がします。ありがとうね。ほんまに、いや、ほんまにこれ配信やってないっすよ。プロであるはずなんだけどね。ありがとう。本当に。一緒にこの時間を一緒に過ごしてくれて。そして、ね、迎え入れてくれて。待っててくれて。ありがとう。Thank you so much for spending time together with me. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for welcoming me back. You know, I like this little dramatic. California. Thank you for the rainbow. I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm going to get some rest. ありがとう。本当に。何ありがとう。水ありがとう。ミラにありがとう。セイニャンありがとう。I think missed you. Looking forward to hanging out, chatting. Kita楽しみにしてるね。遊ぶ。喋る。いやー、もうボロボロですよ。おかげさまで今日はボロボロですよ。Thank you. You got me good. But I'm happy to be back. I think, yeah, for once, I think I just got but yeah, I I'm going to read all of your kind messages in I think next stream, or maybe even the stream on its own. And I'm happy to be back. I didn't expect to be so. I didn't expect to lose my composure to this extent. I have a headache now. My sinuses are plugged. みかんちゃん、ありがとう。Thank you for the Niji. Thank you for the rainbow. いっぱい読ませていただくね。Thank you for being my Seinyan. And thank you for being heartbeat. おやすみなさい。Good night. おやすみ。Not just no. It's Jewish. Yeah, I have it. It's right here. おやすみ。また明日ね。にゃーん。バイバイ。そして、ただいま。これからもよろしくね。バイバイ。
にゃおー。
ああ。大好きだよ。